having a sales conversation where then afterwards I'm wondering, where did that go wrong? What did I miss? I thought I told the person, all about all the services that I could perform for them and the things that I could do, but in reality, those aren't necessarily the things that are important to a business owner that I'm talking to. I think that gives me a feeling of great frustration just because most people, I would say 95% of people that call me, I think that I actually could help. And then it would just be so many more times of having a discussion, and you spend your time and your energy talking to someone and trying to convey how you can help them, and it just feels like it's hitting a brick wall, and it's frustrating and it's disappointing because I know something, but I'm not able to communicate it well to someone else in a way that's meaningful to them, and that's really difficult.
Yeah, well, I'm a single mom. I have 2 teenagers. I get very little assistance from their father, and so it's really up to me to provide for them. They're both really active. They do a lot of activities, and it's a horrible feeling, right? To want to provide and provide opportunities and just provide for the well-being of your kids when you're not sure that you can.
So the deal I just landed is I became the general counsel to a $20 million company, and I landed the deal. It was a referral from an existing client who told me that this company needed corporate counsel, and basically I got the opportunity to go in and meet with him. And I typically think that lawyers will talk to people about their expertise and kind of the technical of what we do, but I went in and talked to him about his goals for the future of his company and what that would mean to him if his company was successful or if it wasn't, and really digging down into what was important to him. And he told me right then and there I got the job.
But what I found is that when I have the downs, I'm not as susceptible to the emotion of it, and I'm able to stay more centered, and I don't freak out if I get an email and something's gone wrong or not as I expected. I'm better able to stay on my center and stay present and just think, and rather than just freak out.
Well, I think the biggest thing for me, and something that's really changed from working with David Nagel, is thinking of having a sales conversation with someone being about something that I'm doing for them. I know all the ways that I can help an entrepreneur or a CEO build a successful business, but having a sales conversation is a matter of us talking so that they know the ways that I can help them. And it's not something that I'm doing to them or trying to force them into if it's actually not right for their business. It's just giving them the opportunity to see the ways that I could help them, and then for them to make an educated decision.
Really, one of the very first things that David called me out on, which was my need to be liked. And I never understood before speaking with David that what a huge obstacle that was in my life, for my business goals, I'm sure also for my personal goals.
So I may have thought before I was actually in service by, just living the way I was in a very low frequency, as it were. Low in terms of the income I was generating and the service that I was delivering. But now I find that the frequency has gone up enormously, and through the consequences of our actions and the consequences of the work that I do and the work that we do together, it's expanded in a way that assists people beyond any expectation I had before. So it's just the whole frequency has changed. I see my own life up leveling, I see my beloved's life up leveling, I see all my clients' lives up leveling. And it's a wonderful feeling to be in that space.
I'm a more effective leader, and I'm able to not only create better results for myself, but I can also support other people in getting better results.
It's basically a way of talking to people about what's important to them and how what I do can add to what's important to them and add value to their business and ultimately value to their lives, instead of just talking about the technical aspect of the job that I could do.
4 blocks from my favorite park, and I have my dream kitchen And I love to cook. I'm a great Italian cook, and I get to cook wonderful meals for my kids. You know, I was able to take my daughter and her best friend to New York City for the weekend for her 15th birthday. I just took my son to a national circuit debate tournament in Phoenix and was able to pay for him and his debate partner so that they could compete on that level, because there's just not a lot going on in Colorado at that level. And so, you know, for me, I think what I value most is I live in a beautiful setting, in a home that I just literally wake up every morning and I feel so grateful when I look around my huge bedroom with vaulted ceilings and floor-to-ceiling windows and a whole bathroom suite with a sunken jacuzzi tub. I mean, I'm grateful every morning when I get up to that. And, you know, just being able to give myself the experiences that I want and also give them to my children is just really the most fulfilling of all. There's nothing like it. And I mean, honestly, what I'm most excited about is knowing that if I'm like an unfolding flower, honey, I am just like this much open. You know, like I have yet to be in full bloom.
It's not the forming the company that really matters to someone's business, it's the result that they're getting and what that result means to their life.